Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone here with Mistress Miriam, and you just heard Louise Coombe with Lonely Souls, and we started off with Kalliope Jones, Holy. Let's go to Louise Coombe from Williamsburg, Massachusetts,
Mm,
originally from Tennessee on a cattle farm.
yes, this is a long-awaited release.
Paris.
I had been hearing so much about this process of making this album because she made it up at Sidetrack Studios in Northampton, which is Sean Gunderson's studio. And Cliff Eberhardt, who's Louise's partner, produced the album. And he had a very strong vision for this album. And this I just adore. He loved Willie Nelson's Stardust album.
Yeah.
And and I love Willie's. Do you please tell me you love that album?
I grew up on Willie Nelson.
Oh my course you and I, it's the Mark and Miriam show. Okay. And he wanted a lot of space in the songs. And so that's what he created. And I think he really got to that in this album. So because I know these people, I heard a lot about this process and couldn't wait for this album to come out. And it did. And boy, what an album. And you can go, by the way, and hear the full band when they have a celebration show on Friday, May 9th at 7:30 at the Parlor Room, people.
Awesome.
What a group of people also on this album. Seth Farber, who's a
Broadway musician. Oh my goodness.
Broadway is he plays the keyboards, violinist Carol Sharer, Dave Trenholm, who I've worked with, is fabulous. We all know Dave on the saxophone, Mark Fraser on the cello, Pete Adams on the pedal steel, and then there's Paul Kahansky, who we all know as well. Keith Levereaux, who we all know, who's with Lonesome Brothers. I mean, these are, and Bobby Sweet, who worked with Arlo Guthrie, and Lara Tupper. So we're talking top-notch people here.
It's a super group.
It's a super group. I couldn't have said that better. I love this track. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, everything Louise does just has such a genuine feel to it, and this is no different.
Her whole vibe is, she's from the South and she sings about the South, but she's here in Massachusetts, and I think that she honors that as well. That's very much part of who she is too. It has that quality, that folky quality of here, but a Southern feeling. And she's a wonderful storyteller.
Absolutely. And we started off with Calliope Jones,
Right.
Holy, out of
Holy.
Franklin County, Massachusetts.
Yes, this is off their brand new album, Carnivorous.
Grr.
Carnivorous. These are very young people. What do they know about being carnivorous? A lot. We were carnivorous when we were young, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
Yes, not anymore. This came out this month, just this month, April 2025, and they just get better and better. They just become more and more who they are. They're such a wonderful band. They're so unique, and they have a sound that is truly their own. They've been playing together since they were little children at the
Yeah.
IMA, the Institute for Musical Arts. I mean, there are pictures of them of as little them, little Calliope Jones. I mean, when you've been working together for that many decades since you were that small, you really know how to sound, and that harmony that they make
Mm.
comes from practically being siblings.
I love how we're able to kind of watch them grow, not only as human beings from teenagers to adults, but their musical style and professionalism is just like you said, it's just getting better and better. And we've always loved Calliope Jones, and oh, I remember seeing them at Green River Festival last year, and there was they were in the little side enclosure, the little small building they have there, and there were people outside waiting to go in. I mean, while they were playing, it was so packed. I had
God,
to listen from like out through the back door.
they are very, very popular in these parts. Just
Yes.
2 weeks ago, last 2 weeks ago, they had their album release event at the Iron Horse. I wasn't able to go, but I knew many people who did. They said it was fabulous. I am not surprised. Definitely, if there are two albums to give a listen to, it's this one and Louise. These are these are the hot new albums of the month.
Awesome. So, what's our next block gonna look like?
I don't even how can this get even this is just getting more intense. What can I say? The next is, oh my God, I'm going to look ahead and go, oh, we're going to be hearing from the High Noons. But before that, I just can't even believe it. Uh, we're going to be hearing from Kristen Ford. Ah,
Again.
again, my favorite. White Man's Dream featuring Genesis Blue. And this is a remix.